Well, let me start by asking you a simple question. How does that logic even work? Tiffany Henyard stood there on stage, microphone in hand, chin up like she was starring in her own political biopic, and she said the words with no hesitation. If I was doing something wrong, I wouldn't be here. Excuse me, what? That's her defense? That's the shiny jewel in her crown of excuses. Just showing up equals innocence now? Somebody explain that math to me, because last time I checked, plenty of people doing wrong things manage to still be here every single day. That's like saying, if I was guilty, wouldn't I already be in jail? Honey, no, that's not how justice works. Justice doesn't sprint. It doesn't move at lightning speed. It crawls, it drags, it circles the block 3 times before knocking on your door. But when it finally does arrive, oh, it hits like a hammer. So standing there and announcing your presence doesn't erase the wrongs, it just buys time. But Tiffany, she wants you to believe presence equals purity. Giving major I didn't get caught, so I must be clean vibes. And that's dangerous logic to peddle, especially from a stage where every word is swallowed by folks hoping, wishing, maybe even praying that their leader is finally telling the truth. But let's rewind for a second before we unravel this. Chaos, do me a favor. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, drop a comment, share this video. Because what we're about to dig into, pure madness wrapped in sequins and denial. But first, let's take it back. Way back. Remember when you were a kid and thought you were the smartest person alive? Remember that one time you broke something? A vase? A lamp? Your mom's favorite picture frame? What did your little brain do? Deny, deny, deny. You said, wasn't me? That first lie, that first taste of denial, that's exactly what Tiffany's serving on the silver platter right now. The same wide-eyed innocence with the same crooked grin, like we can't see the shards of glass on her hands. Now here's where it gets really twisted. She wasn't even standing alone. She was sitting across from Keith Freeman. Yeah, that Keith. The one who used to be her right-hand man and now plays the role of reluctant rival. They sat there like two actors forced into the same bad sitcom, fake smiles plastered on their faces, pretending it was all love and unity. The handshake, not the story. The awkward silence, not the story. The real story is in Tiffany's words. Because if she's mastered one thing, it's the art of looking you dead in the eye and lying with the confidence of someone reading a bedtime story. She spins her web with practiced grace.
Oh, nice.
She says things like, I gave y'all my number. Call me anytime. Like she's your personal mayor, your best friend, your savior in high heels. That's the playbook. That's how she reels people in, the illusion of care. It's all rehearsed, polished, and packaged. If you're not paying attention, if you let yourself drift for even a second, you'll fall straight into it. Rule number 1, folks, assume she's lying. That's your baseline. Don't work backward. Don't give her the benefit of the doubt. Start with the assumption it's a lie. Then dig until you find the truth buried under the performance. Case in point, her latest promise. Tiffany says if you just call her up, she'll fix anything. Doesn't matter the time. Doesn't matter the issue. She's got the answer. Okay, Tiffany, prove it. Tell us about that so-called holiday miracle you keep bragging about. Because what's floating around is a $1,500 grant.
Here's it.
The question, is that per person or the whole village? If it's the entire pot, congratulations. Everyone gets about 50 cents and a warm pat on the back. Yet she parades it like divine blessing. Like she just split the Red Sea. And when the math doesn't check out, she pivots faster than a TikTok trend. That's when she waves around community projects. Y'all seen the ice arena on Greenwood? She asks with a grin. If you haven't, she basically orders you to go look at it like it's the second coming of Disneyland. The ice rink on 144th and Greenwood is her crown jewel. Next to it, some basketball courts. She brags about the summer being fight-free, drama-free, as if she single-handedly created paradise in the middle of Dalton. But notice the pattern. Right after flexing, she flips the script into vulnerable hour. She says, I need help. I can't do it alone. I'm a strong woman, but I'm carrying so much. She pulls the single mother card, the we card. But when Tiffany says we, she really means me. Don't forget when she wanted to slap her daughter's name on that rink. That wasn't about your kids playing hockey. That was about her legacy, her family, her brand. Every project has her fingerprints, not for community pride, but personal. Shine. And then comes her favorite buzzword, grants. Since she became supervisor, she says, opportunities have been flowing in. Grant after grant after grant. But of course, there's a catch. She claims the board blocked a $600,000 fund for a water park on Greenwood. We lost that because of them, she says, pointing fingers. And then, classic Tiffany, she tells you not to believe the gossip. Go watch the board meetings on YouTube, she instructs. Now tell me who's really sitting through hours of grainy public meetings just to fact-check her. Nobody. That's the con. Send people chasing shadows, knowing full well the receipts probably don't exist. She frames it as the board doesn't want you to have nice things, making herself the eternal victim. And right on cue, she pivots to the outfit. Black dress, black tights. I'm sorry, no ma'am. If you're calling yourself the super mayor, you better give us a look that lands. Dalton deserves better than Spirit Halloween leftovers. Leadership doesn't come wrapped in discount cosplay chic. But Tiffany is a master at emotional whiplash. Gosh. Just when you think she's run out of cards, she whips out the victim card again. Other cities get love from Channel 7, she cries. They get positive stories, but Dalton only gets negativity. And her solution? Educate yourselves. Spread the truth. Translation: if you disagree with Tiffany, you're just uneducated. It's not leadership. It's condescension gift, trapped in faux empowerment. And here comes the encore. Line that made me choke. If I was doing something wrong, I wouldn't be here. Someone please explain that algebra to me. Because being present doesn't erase guilt. If anything, it's evidence of arrogance thinking you can stand tall in the storm without ever being struck. Then she doubles down with, I would have been struck by lightning by now. Lightning. So now thunderbolts are our justice system? That's our Kelly logic. If I was guilty, I wouldn't still be famous. Newsflash, being famous doesn't clear your name, and standing on stage doesn't clean your record. Unless by here she means behind bars, that argument doesn't fly. And of course, out comes the motherhood shield. Why would I risk it all when I have a daughter? As if parenthood is some kind of divine force field against shady deals? Reality check. Plenty of single moms have mug shots. Stress doesn't make you untouchable. It makes you gamble harder when you think you can get away with it. And Tiffany? She's rolling dice like the storm will skip her every time. She plays another classic line, it takes a lot to sit in this seat. She says leadership means giving up peace, privacy, her whole life for the people. But don't be fooled, that's not humility. That's fishing for sympathy. She wants applause for surviving criticism. And when folks push back, she pivots to unity, love, healing. Translation: stop questioning me, start cheering me. And then comes the savior complex. She brags about sending water trucks to Dixmoor like she's Dalton's Florence Nightingale. Okay, fine. You did one solid deed. But one good deed doesn't erase 10 shady ones. Yet she spins it into a call for partnerships, which really just means free promotion for her brand. Then she hands the mic to Keith. Keith, bless his heart, opens with, "Can I sit? I don't like standing in front of people. Sir, this is not therapy circle, it's politics." Then he warns about snow at 1 p.m., tells people to follow parking rules, alternate driveways, and if confused, call his cell mid-blizzard. Yeah, right. Pretend accessibility at its finest. Everything in Tiffany's world is about branding. Flyers, benches, buses, banners. Her face isn't plastered on it, she's flipping tables. She even reminds people she's got bills too, a mortgage to pay. The setup is obvious. All roads lead to February 28th. The new board. The loyal soldiers. Her mission isn't unity, it's control. And then, her hype man, Andrew Holmes. She praises him like a saint, says he always does the will of the people. Let's be real. If Tiffany said the sky was green, Andrew would clap back. Yep, it's green. Y'all are blind. His role. Backup vocals to the Tiffany show. She even says she needs 2 more just like him. Loyalty is the only requirement. Forget accountability. Forget truth. Just nod, smile, and vote yes. That's her dream team. She closes with another sales pitch. All these new resources, she says, are your tax money staying in Dalton? Sounds good, but how, Tiffany? When you're the one blocking permits, freezing projects, locking doors, you can't be both gatekeeper and victim. Meanwhile, she's flying coast to coast on taxpayer dimes, eating steak dinners while back home people can't even get a food truck permit. And after all of it, Taft, the lies, the gaslighting, the spirit Halloween outfits she signs off with, "Mama loves you." Yeah, sure she does. But love without truth is manipulation. And Dalton deserves better. Dalton deserves better.